We're back in the UK. Stu's just gone to the shop because there's absolutely nothing here. There's nothing in the fridge. We cleaned everything out and defrosted everything before I left. Hopefully he's going to come back with some bacon and some bread because I'm starving. I could do with a bacon bap. Just craving it with some brown sauce. Going to be yummy. Then the next task is to go and get our pebbles from the cattery. So we've all missed him massively. Can't wait to see him. It sounds ridiculous. It's a cat, but I've missed him. What can I say? So going to go pick him up. Going to stay with our friends for another day or two. Basically there's some more work that Stu wants to help Paul with on the van, so he's going to carry on and do that. And then I'm not really sure what the plan is, other than we need to pop back to our storage and swap some bits around, because I'm currently surrounded with about 7 or 8 suitcases, which obviously in a motorhome is just not going to work for us. So got to go drop all that off, and once we've done that, who knows. We do have a plan to go off to Europe. We're going to be out there for 3 months. I'll wait for Stu to come back to tell you more about that though, because it's only fair. But yeah, we do plan on spending quite a bit of time over there, and we have got quite a big schedule to look forward to there, so hopefully you'll follow us along for that one. And yeah, so we're just here really in the UK for about 2 weeks. Who knows, we may even book another holiday, something cheap and cheerful just to get the time gone. But I have been told the weather's looking amazing in the UK for the next 2 weeks. If that's the case, then obviously we'll stick around, because we love a bit of the sunshine, don't we? But we were sick of the rain. We had so much rain before we went to Egypt, so obviously that's why we booked it. The holiday was lovely. We spent so much time relaxing. It was absolutely fantastic. But we do need to get on and do some work. Gonna go get pebbles and then we'll get back to you.
Today we're doing a little bit of work on our van, and then tomorrow we're going to do a bit more work on Paul's van. The last time we were here we showed you where we had built the one kitchen unit and the bench on the one side, so we're going to do the other side for him before we head off. But today the work we're doing on ours is something we've been looking at for a long time, and we've been researching them and trying to find the right one, and I think we finally got it, and it's a dash cam. One we've chosen is the Viofo A139 Pro. Now we like this one for quite a few different reasons. You can see you've got your main dash cam here, which is quite slimline, but then we've got a night vision exterior camera and then another internal one that we can use to sort of point in. So that's good for us for several reasons, because the slimline, we have the remus blinds, and a lot of the ones we were looking at, the remus blinds was going to hit them, whereas this one sits nicely behind it. It does come with a cigarette lighter, so you can just plug it straight into your cigarette lighter if you want that ease of use, but we want to hardwire ours in, and Paul, being a mechanic, is giving me a hand. So we also got this dash cam hardwire kit. I can see here you've got the cable that plugs into the dash cam, your controller, and then there's 3 cables. So I'm going to assume that's a live, neutral, and probably a switched live. We're going to open it up and have a look at that in a second. We also ordered a memory card to go with it, and then this other thing we got was a wireless Bluetooth controller. Now we've got this because this, if something was to happen and we want to save footage, now for us it could be slightly different, because it could be we've seen something really beautiful, it's like, yeah, we want to save that. We can click this and it will protect that recording. But obviously it's also good in other instances that if there was an accident, then I can also hit that button, and again it will protect the file that's on the dash cam so that nothing will happen with it, because it is one that's like a rolling one. It'll keep recording as you're using it. We've taken the carpet out. We've got access to the battery here, so we know we've got our live and positive. We're just looking for a switch live that we can take off. So I think we're gonna, yeah, come off this. We're gonna come across here, up this trim, and then up here and across, but it will miss our remus blind. Now the other thing I like on this, as well as the 3-channel recording at the same time, it will record the front, the rear facing camera, which we plan on using onto the cab. There is one that we can put on the back of the motorhome. Now I'm not sure if the cable on this is going to be quite long enough. Now if it is, we'll see if we can do it. If not, it might be one for a different time if we've got to get another cable to extend it a bit further. But we're going to have a go at fitting this, and then we'll show you when it's done. What we're going to do on the battery positive is run a fuse in line, so we're going to just do a nice little extension bit, which I'll show you in a second, that we're going to put onto this just so we can get an inline fuse on that one. So here's the little shunt wire we've put in, an inline fuse. So we've soldered that on, put some heat shrink on it, and just put some extra tape, electrical tape over it, just to protect that. That's the positive, so that can now go straight to the battery. This is what it looks like at the moment. I need to do a bit more tidying on the cables, but we've now got, this is our main one that's pointing out. It did come with a polarizing lens to stop glare, so I thought that was actually really good. And then we've got an interior camera. Now what we noticed was on interior camera, on the little sort of connectors down here, the interior is black and white, but the rear is colour. We're not fitting a rear because of the motorhome is quite long and the cable's just going to be all over the place. We're just going to use the interior one and the front facing one. So we've plugged this one into the rear one, which also gives us colour for both inside and outside. The reason we've got it here, it doesn't obscure my view when I'm driving, but it does clear the Remus blinds. Quite a neat little setup. I'm quite impressed with that, so we'll test that out over the coming days and see how it gets on. But there's an app for it. We were able to change some settings and connect it via the phone. But the other thing we've just been playing around with is actually got motion detection. So if someone goes in front of the van, it'll record them, the same as inside the van. If someone comes in, it will record them. And yeah, we can move the camera lenses 180 so that they can also both be facing out, and we can change them to suit. So the motion sensor is when the key's out of the ignition, and I thought that was pretty good. It was a nice little touch. Job done. Nice little fit. Said if you want to do it with the soft installation, with just plugging it into your cigarette lighter, that's a 5-minute install job. But if you want to hardwire it like we've done, it took us just over an hour to do it, but keeps our 12-volt socket free. So yeah, that's pretty good. I'm impressed with that. Okay, so we've been using this dash cam now for the last week, and it's been really good. There's the 3 different modes that it can record in. We'll show them to you now. Camping. Hold my hand around the cycle track. I know what you would do actually, the pub, so we can watch a nice sunset. So we like the picture, you can see it's nice and clear. It's picking up pretty good on the audio as well, so we're quite excited in future trips to be able to use that interior camera. Gives a nicer, wider shot, a bit more natural. We have spoken to viofo, and we've actually got you guys some discount codes. So if you check the description, there's a link for both UK and US viewers on Amazon using the code Ruck Family, and that's valid till the 30th of June.
So this morning we've got up and left our friend's house. We've collected pebbles and we are heading down to South Wales. We've literally got to go and drop off all our suitcases and get our loads of stuff off this van. We've still got winter things on here, so we figured if we drop all that off, then the van's going to make itself a lot lighter. We're going through fuel at a stupid rate at the minute. In fact, that's where we are now, is at another fuel station filling up. It literally seems to be all we do is put fuel in this thing, but we do travel quite a lot, so it kind of goes with it. But apparently if the van's lighter, we're going to use or consume less fuel, so that's what I figured. Just drop loads of stuff off and see if we can get better miles to the gallon. We may have a change of plan this weekend because Stu's just driven for the last 2 hours in the wrong direction. We're nearly in Northampton. We should be at South Wales. How'd that happen, love?
You chewing my blooming ear off. Oh, we were on the M6 heading south, and somehow I'm at pretty much Northampton.
Yeah, pretty much a Milton Keynes.
We've come onto a dual road. I shouldn't be on a dual road. I should be on motorway because we've been talking non-stop for the last hour.
That's not good. We're going to be short of time. We've got to be in York for Sunday. We're going to go back to South Wales just to go to our storage unit. We're going to swap some things over, and then we're going to head back and start making our way up to York. But yeah, he's not amused. I literally saw a sign that said Felixstowe and went, oh dear, we're on the wrong side of the country.
We've been driving east instead of south. I don't even know I've done that.
It's not like him. It's not like him at all.
No, I've never done that before. But to be fair, we've been talking, basically we've been planning what we're doing over the next few months.
Yeah.
And getting things sort of agreed between us. So they're always good conversations to have. Obviously not when you're driving, when you should be focusing on where you're actually driving to. Because I have spent the last hour driving in the wrong direction.
Oops. So we've made it to Stu's mum's house where we pick up all our mail and all our bits and bobs that come. Stu has just come in the street and just smashed off the wastewater tank again. In fact, no, it's not the wastewater tank, is it?
It's the fresh water drop off. It's a pain in the arse.
Yeah, so
I mean, you can see how low it is. That's the second time now I've knocked it off.
You've only tapped the curb, haven't you?
It wasn't even a curb, it was a little tiny hump in a road.
Yeah, which is lovely. So while he's fixing that, because he's had me go down to Screwfix to buy him some like sticky, he can fix that. What's it called?
Solvent weld.
Solvent weld. He can fix that. I'm going to nip off to Asda's and get some food. We've got absolutely nothing to eat on the van. We haven't had any food for about 3 days. We've just been nipping to like the local spa and convenience stores and stuff. And as you know, convenience costs more. So while they're doing that, I'm going down there. Pebbles is basically just having a roam around the van. Bless his heart. Look at him all stretched out down there. He's fuming. There's bags everywhere. All this needs to go to storage.
Yeah.
So, Amelia's going to come and be my helper, and you?
And this guy too.
Yeah, so we're going to go and fill the trolley.
Little squishmallow.
When we get back, I'll fill the cupboards, we'll drop all this lot off, and then we're going to hit the road. It's literally been one of them days where you just can't make it up. Something's going to go wrong, it will go wrong. It didn't help with Stu driving an hour and a half in the wrong direction, mind you. But it is what it is. We've lost the day now. It's just going to have to be one of them things. Oh, what we like.
Oh, it smells bad.
So we've made it up to York. We're basically going to be here for a few days. We've got some work to do, haven't you, love?
We have, yeah. So I'm here for about 5 days. Got some work to do. We're helping Dan. I got I think it's a Vivaro.
Yeah.
And we're doing a bit of a custom U-shape sort of kitchen, cupboard sort of section. So we've just arrived. It's Sunday today. He's going to be up later to drop the van off, and we're going to start working on that in the morning.
Yeah, it's a bit of a cash injection and a bit of a helping a friend out, isn't it? Because we're going on another plane next week.
Yes, we are. We've booked. We literally got back from Egypt. I think we were back, what, 24 hours?
If that even.
And the whole group again, we've basically booked a private villa in Lanzarote with the flights. Now, to be fair, this is a lot cheaper than the Egypt one, wasn't it? It was a cheap getaway.
Yeah, well, that's what we said, wasn't it? We fancied something cheap and cheerful because we're still waiting for our Schengen to reset, yeah.
Which is in about 3 weeks' time. So we're going to do this holiday. Well, we're here for 5 days. We've then going to...
I can hear a cat. Is that Pebbles? Do you think he's found another cat? Well, Pebbles has just bolted from there. Oh, he's being sick. Smile, boy. Right, where were we at?
Sorry, the cat just, it sounded like he was about to have a fight, but he was by himself, so we don't know what he was moaning at. But anyway, so we're going to Lanzarote for a week. We've come back. We've got about another week here to sort some last minute bits off. Then what are we doing? Then
we're going to Europe for 3 months.
Yes.
And the goal is Greece. So we want to do some island hopping, don't we?
You do.
I do.
Yeah, she's got to go on a ferry for that, and we all know what she's like on a ferry.
Don't care.
So I'm not too sure that's going to go.
I don't care. I'm going to take some anti-sickness tablets. I'm going to get myself all sorted so that I'm not ill, because I really want to see as many islands as I can. But we've also got the southern part of Croatia, Split, Dubrovnik area that we didn't see last time.
Yes, but we're going to be seeing that on the way back. So a quick brief of how we're getting down there. We're going to go through France to Switzerland, do a few days in Switzerland, drive all the way down Italy to get to Pompeii. Then we're going to get a ferry over to Albania.
Yep.
And then down into Greece. But then on the way back, we'll do Greece, Albania, Croatia,
Austria.
Slovenia, Austria, Germany, and back that way. So we're going to go in the opposite direction this time.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. So it's 3 months of travel and fun. So as we've just said, it's Sunday, there's not actually much to do. The van isn't going to get here till later on this evening, and Stu's not going to start work on it until tomorrow morning. I figured we may as well get on with the cooking. So at the minute I'm doing some boiled potatoes. I like to do some garlic spuds there. I've got some chicken burgers going off in there. Yeah, basically keeping it simple today. Gonna give this place a bit of a clean as well. The kids are gonna get involved with the cleaning because they think they can sit on their iPad all day. That's not gonna happen. Just saying, guys. Our Dexter wasn't very well this morning though, so I'm letting him just have a bit of a relax as much as he wants today. So this week I'm gonna focus the kids on their homeschooling most of the week. They can do a bit of catch up because obviously they were in Egypt last week. They didn't do anything then. And they're in Lanzarote next week, so they're not gonna be doing anything then. So it's a bit strange because obviously all the other children that we know are off on their half-term holidays. Our kids are going to be working hard, so
We choose their holidays though, don't we?
that's true. Yeah.
So, you know, like even during the summer when it's 6 weeks, we still do a bit with them, so...
Well, they've got to keep it up, haven't they?
Yeah, exactly.
It's easy to lose track of it otherwise.
Yeah.
Here they are. Let's see what they've been buying. It's nice to see them working actually. They've been out buying bacon baps and breakfasts and enjoying themselves a bit too much, I reckon.
Yeah.
Hiya.
All right.
So, what did you buy from B&Q?
We bought some little feet runners.
Cute.
Right, and these are gonna go on a bit that's gonna slide out like a bed extension. We bought some heavy duty drawer runners with the ball bearings. We got some door hinges, 3-way adjustables, and a hinge cutter for me to be able to, I gotta customize some doors in a bit. So they're gonna be for me to put the actual hinges cut into the recess of the door.
Cool. So do you want to show them then what you've been working on?
Have you not seen it yet? In a nutshell, this is going to be her bed. Apparently the lady is quite small, and has to be because this is a Renault Traffic and she's sleeping widthways. So what we've done, you can see just in here, that's effectively a bed slat, but we've scribed it into the van and we've done it both ends.
That looks nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, but her feet are gonna go in here. It's similar to what she had before. They use like IKEA units, but this is a lot higher, it's a lot wider, it's also a lot deeper, so that's allowed us to give her a bigger cupboard up here. And we've also put a shelf in, so instead of just having the one base, which she had in the previous one, she's now got 2 big shelves. The last one also stopped about here, so this is quite a bit higher as well.
Yeah.
So all in all, basically, it's a bigger cupboard, but it's all been scribed in, so it's all scribed into the ceiling, all scribed in at the back.
I was just going to say how neat that looks actually.
Yeah, it's all been scribed. And I got a door, this is one of the doors I was just talking about. So one door on there,
Yeah.
that's staying open because her mattress will go in there.
I suppose she'll want some out for her feet as well, won't she?
Well, it will help, especially as she's going widthways. And then there's going to be something here.
Yeah.
The slats are going up this way, and then there'll be something here that sort of comes out that will just extend the bed this way should she and her partner go away in it, so then they can sleep this way.
So that's what the wheels are for.
That's
to
what those little
pull out.
caster wheels are for, yeah. And now I've made this kitchen carcass. There's going to be a Dometic fridge, not Dometic, a 12-volt compressor fridge in there with a drawer up there. And then this is where her sink and hob is. So there is going to be a water tank, a waste tank. And is the gas bottle going in here as well, Dan?
Yes.
Yeah.
So is she not having an actual cooker then?
No, just a hob.
Oh, okay, and that on the top obviously.
Yeah. So this has been cut to width. I've still got to cut it to depth, but I'm not going to cut the worktop to depth until the fridge is in.
Yeah.
Because I want to get that right. But it's cut to length. I've just got to take the back off it. So that's done in a minute. So I'm just changing some blades on the tools because they were a little bit worn. So the track saws had a new blade, and that's just cut the worktop lovely. And I'm just changing Dan's chop saw blade.
Watch your fingers then.
Because that's also seen better days, hasn't it, bud?
It does. I got a little paper
Oh, you
cut
got a little
earlier.
baddie.
I got a little boo-boo like Rory did on holiday.
Got a baddie. Don't let him anywhere near the sauce, Stu. Lose a thumb or something. That'll stop work for a couple of days. How long have you been thinking you guys are going to take to do this then? Because we're currently living outside, which has actually been great because I've managed to do all my spring cleaning today. I've managed to pack all our bags for next week.
4 weeks, I reckon.
4 weeks you want me to live here?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's only because I want you to stick around.
You better start working then, boys. I'm going to stop chatting because I'm stopping you. So you carry on. I'll come and check in on you both later.
Alright, and if you insist.
Yeah, I'm good like that.
Are you coming to do my dinner now or what?
Yes, I'm coming to do your dinner, you cheeky moose. What are you having then?
Yay.
Spaghetti bolognese. Lush. We'll get that put in the oven, I think, instead of a microwave. It'll taste nicer from the oven. Alright.
Can I put it in?
Yeah.
Yay.
Go on in. Needs to go on a baking tray.
Like that?
Yeah, so the baking tray, that's the grill tray.
Wait, shall I open it?
No, that's the grill tray. You listening?
Yes.
That's your bacon tray. So put that on, and Dexter wants cottage pie, so if you put them side by side, like this.
We can fit 3.
Yeah, that's fine though, because Oliver would like spaghetti and sausages, so it's alright. Middle tray. Good girl. Pop the door closed for me. And then we just press that button.
This one?
Yeah. Keep pressing it.
Like that?
Yeah. Oh, that's it. I can hear it coming on. Let go. And then I'll just check that he's on. He's on.
Yep.
Got to wait half an hour. All right.
I can't wait that long.
You got to, Soz. Right. Can you do me a favour? Brush your hair because you look
No.
like a scarecrow.
Nope.
So I've just cooked for everyone. Okay, granted I did cheat because I got microwave type meals for the kids. Dexter wanted cottage pie. Emilia wanted spaghetti bolognese. How's it going down, kids?
Good.
Nice?
I don't like these black parts because I sucked on it, but then it was all like rocky.
Oh, don't eat the black bits then.
Yeah.
Mummy makes the nicest spaghetti bolognese than that though, to be fair. The joys of making food in a van is it takes about half an hour to do the dishes afterwards. So I've left the drainer on today because the boys have had food up out in the workshop, so I was waiting for them to bring their stuff back. So they've just cracked on, they're progressing with the van. I'll show you that in a bit. The kiddies are going to be colouring, and I've got to the boredom now, to the stage where I've even started like using window cleaner and cleaning all the windows, and I've just offered for the first time to clean the van. So I'm going to get the sponge out and see if I can get all the dead bugs off the front of the van because it's looking a bit minging. It's only about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so there's still quite a few working hours left. And I think Stu said he's going to work as late as possible because he wants to basically be finished sooner. We've got some bits to do on our own van. Not much, it's about half a day's work I think he said. So after we finished up here, I think the plan now is to go to South Wales, finish the van off. So I'm going to crack on with cleaning some windows. Yay! Sorry, the enthusiasm is real. This has got to be the most pathetic bucket I've ever used to clean the van. It's basically a collapsible dish bowl. It's tiny, and I've just found this in the garage, so that'll have to do. And I've got some fairy liquid on the go, but the tyres are minging. All this bottom half is disgusting, and round the front it's literally just covered in a load of bugs. So yeah, that's absolutely minging. So fingers crossed I'll get her looking nice and tidy again. The sun's blinking, drying it quicker than I can wash it. And I found a hose. Somewhere. I've just gone and got all that sorted. There's nothing on the end of it, so I can't spray it. See? Yeah, I can hear the water in there, so that's annoying. So I'm just going to check the garage and see if we've got any nozzles or something, because I don't fancy getting little tiny bowls of water and just flinging it on the motorhome. I'll be there all day. As it is, it was annoying because I couldn't reach the top of it properly. Time to ask the man back for some help. I can't find any nozzles.
You can't find the nozzle?
Where would our nozzles be?
There's one for our hose. Did you look in the...
I've just been in the garage.
in that white clear container?
Yeah.
It's not in there?
No. Well, the van's drying off, look. It's getting a bit of a suntan now and all the streaks are sticking on it.
The only thing you can use is this.
Will that work?
Make sure all the windows are closed.
Yeah. Ooh! That's not going to work.
Very well. Ready? Have you turned the hose on? Oh, you got kinks in the hose.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, love.
And then when you want to stop it, you're just going to have to do that.
Right, okay. To be fair, it's just having a quick rinse now.
There you go.
Thank you. That's it, it's all done. I don't know why I bothered having a shower this morning, mind, because I've absolutely got myself soaked right the way through, but no bugs. I do have a bit of a confession to make. You can't tell Stu though, because he's going to tell me off. But when I was cleaning, that's come off. He's going to kill me, innit? He is going to kill me. To be fair, they couldn't have been stuck on that good anyway, because I was only rinsing it off and it's literally just come off. But you know what? I don't think I'm going to let him find out, actually. I think I better just fess up, because he might be able to do something with that, mightn't he? I mean, it's tiny. But yeah, that's bugging. That's going to be really annoying if he doesn't fix that. Stu?
Yeah?
Can you come here a minute?
What did they do?
It's more about what I've done.
What have you done?
And it was an accident.
What have you done?
But good news, do you want the good news? Yeah?
No, I want the bad news.
Bad news. That's come off.
Of?
The Ducato sign.
On the back?
No, on the side. Look. Look, it did just ping off, right? I didn't scrub it. It was literally inside the sponge when I was
Alright.
rinsing it off.
Just needs a bit of backing tape.
So you got a bit of sticky for that?
Yeah, I'll go find some.
Oh, phew.
There you go.
He's a good one, isn't he? I was just telling everyone that I was a bit nervous about
You were
telling
shitting yourself, wasn't you?
Yeah.
I broke the fan!
I thought, I'll do something nice, I'll try and help, I'll clean the van, I'll do some stuff, and then I was like, typical, I break something.
Yeah,
So I'm sorry about that.
It uses like that double-sided foam tape you use on the registration plates.
Oh, alright then.
So just do me a favour, put that somewhere safe.
Okay.
I can't fix it yet. For now, the van is called Tucayo. Tucayo. The T is an I.
I'm glad that you've taken that really well.
Right,
Thank you,
what's the
love.
good news?
The good news is the van's clean.
Whoa, shall I inspect it?
I've done a good job considering I'm a midget. Go and have a look. There's no bugs on the front, look.
What about the bird shit up top?
I couldn't reach up there because in fairness that has been bugging me, right? Because I've cleaned all the windows inside, I've even cleaned the skylights and I can't reach up there. It's really frustrating.
I can get up there. I'll do it later for you.
Thanks, love. But
Very
otherwise
good.
she's looking good.
Very good job, Bebs.
Thanks.
You did a good job.
So while I was out cleaning the van, the kids are in here doing some colouring and stuff, and I've just come back to absolute chaos. So literally, as soon as I've cleaned the inside of the van, I've gone to do the outside, I've come back in, and the inside looks like it needs a good clean again. They've literally chucked things all over the floor.
Depends on the author.
Yeah, but look at you, love, you covered. Let's have a look. Covered. Your hands are covered. There's colours all over my bathroom. Dexter,
Yeah.
let's have a look at you before you run off. How you got that all over you like that?
And colouring. Look how smelly.
Oh my god, Dex, you're not supposed to do that.
And on his back, there's a little dog.
So, the joys of having children in a van, guys. You've got to basically do your jobs 100 times in a day. And when we're not travelling, this is basically what I contend with all day. I clean one thing and then something else needs to clean straight away because these little rascals have been going a bit crazy. Oh dear. Come on then, you better help me clean up. So, on closer inspection to that colour situation, I've realised that Dexter unfortunately has managed to splash pens everywhere, and it's stained on the furniture here. We've got some blue, some purple, some pink. That's been scrubbed with the Dr. Ector kind of like stain remover stuff. Hasn't touched it. I've also tried, you know, the fabric conditioner, the clothes cleaner stuff. What's that called? I've also tried washing powder, but when I was cleaning that, I've realised he's managed to get some up on the ceiling there, and he's got some on this chair as well. We've got some purple and some pink. This cushion cover is fine. I mean, it's covered. You can see it all there. That's fine. That's just a cushion cover. I can chuck that in the bin. I'm more upset about the actual motorhome itself. So if anyone's got any ideas on how to get out stains on fabrics, please let me know, because obviously I want to get rid of these little dot to dots that are in here. Granted, thank God there's not many. It's the odd one or two, but Gosh, that's so annoying. Yeah, that's a bit frustrating. Matt, he's not got any anywhere else, thankfully. It's just typical because I threw out a couple of throws earlier on in the week because they were just really tatty and battered, so I've been meaning to pick some more up, and he's literally got it on the one spot that there wasn't a cover on, so it's my own fault, I suppose, because I should have had a cover down. But lessons learned, lessons learned. If somebody can let me know in the comments though how to get that out, I'd be super, super grateful. To top it off, you've just seen me clean the van, right? 2 seconds ago. A bird has just taken a crap, literally straight away, a crap on the van. And breathe. I think it's definitely time for a glass of wine. I'm done with today. So after all my misery, I've decided to come and see what the boys are up to. There, look at them pretending to work now because I'm here with the camera. In fairness, Stu, that door wasn't there earlier, was it?
No, I've just finished building that shaker door. It's on hinges and soft close.
Lovely.
And the electrics have
We
also
now
made
have
a
power.
start.
You lost it again, Dan, sorry.
We have power.
Nice, where's that?
That big black battery thing there.
Oh,
Look at that.
look at that.
And you go around the other side.
Yeah,
You know what, I'm going to come and show you.
that would be good.
Put a little board there
Oh,
so you can see the things. The MPPT is going up there.
nice.
So it's going to be a nice looking little board as well.
Yeah, well it looks very neat, boys, it looks very nice.
We're definitely getting there, aren't we?
Yeah, that's the way. So I'm going to leave the boys to it. I'm going to go and have a glass of wine. The kids are outside, they're banned now from the van. They've literally just been grounded, but grounded to outside. You done for the day now?
Yes, finished.
What would you want for tea?
Quiche.
Let's get that done then. And I reckon we should probably end this vlog here as well because it's been a long day for both of us.
Oh, isn't it just? So the van's had a full clean, as you've seen. We've made some good progress on the van. The electrics have started. I think, providing the fridge arrived today, so we'll have it tomorrow. We'll get that fan finished by the end of tomorrow.
Fantastic. You've done really well actually, babes. I'm really proud of you.
It's done.
Let's go and chill for this evening.
Look at
that. That's
So,
disgusting.
these were fresh on this morning.
Sign of hard work, is it?
A lot of sawdust. I just swept it all up. The mound was like that. It was huge. But yes, I think I'm going to jump in the shower, have a shower, and feet up.
So we're going to leave you here, guys. Catch up with you next time. Hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If you have, please do like, comment and subscribe if you're not already. And we'll see you in a bit.